Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Trailmakers, and today we're heading back into the workshop to look at some amazing, awesome, or just impressive creations that we happen to find, and we're starting with this one right here, which is actually kind of insane. If you notice, there's actually a person sitting on this motorcycle. He's not just statically attached, he can, like, he'll go with what the motorcycle does. Oh, I'm trying to show you some examples here. Here, we can actually lean forward. Oh no. I broke something. Or not. Maybe it's just fine. He was just doing some tricks. But, oh yeah, there you go. You can see him, like, doing stuff, getting up and all this stuff. He's, like, kind of doing his own tricks sometimes here. I'm gonna repair, because maybe I broke something. But I find this to be a really, really impressive build, just because he's made like a skeleton with like all the joints and everything that happens to sit on top of a motorcycle that self-balances as well. And it seems like we have like a lot of controls too. Oh, and look at the steering. Hold on, let me slow down because the steering doesn't work too well when you're going fast. But see his arms? He actually has suspension arms so that he can expand and contract with the handlebars, which I think is pretty cool. All right, it likes to go backwards naturally when I'm not doing anything else, and I keep pressing W to go forward, but W is pitch forward. That's why that keeps happening. I have to press space to go forward. Oh, look at the mirrors on the sides and everything. Let's go off a jump. I want to see if I can actually do a backflip, because it has pitch controls, so maybe it's a stunt bike as well, but let's see what happens. And backflip. Oh boy. Oh boy, the auto balancing did not like that. Oh, look at the wheelie though. Oh boy. This is so weird. What are you doing? All right, let's try a front flip this time. See if a front flip does us any better. Oh, look at that. That was really, really well done. All right, let me show you who this is by. So this is Bob the Adventurer by The Student. So apparently A and D also does rolls, so let's try to do a roll in the air. Adventurer really doesn't come to mind when I see this thing. I see some type of, like, super villain. Some type of motorcycle super villain on this thing. This is some type of a horror character. All right, and I tried to do a roll there, but it didn't work out too well. Maybe I need more air. Let's try again. All right, here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna do a right. I'm going to the right. There we go. What? I don't know if that's how it's supposed to work. Oh, by the way, the suspension on this thing is actually pretty cool. I love the acceleration, the way that this body reacts to the acceleration too. This is so awesome. This is made possible by the relatively new update where the hinges now give you the option to have free-floating hinges. So his arms and legs are built on free-floating hinges, as you can see. The way that they flex and stuff. So that's pretty cool. All right, so I think it's only reasonable to want to crash this guy head first into something and see what happens. So let's do this. Let's see what happens. How much speed can we pick up? We're over 100. This shouldn't be too comfortable. All right, here it comes. And oh! That was actually way more, I mean, at first, the impact was way more realistic than I expected it to be. You saw him, like, just face plant into the wall and everything. And then the sensors took control and it just became weird. Anyway, that's a good time to move on. Let's go. All right, up next, I think we actually have a couple of this concept. This is a Dynamite Thrower by Claudia. So I've made like a rocket or like a missile that has dynamite tips. So it launches the dynamite through a rocket propelled missile of sorts, but an actual launcher I haven't played with yet. So let's see how this thing, I don't know how, oh, I think it is a piston launcher then? All right, so we can drive this thing as a car, which is pretty cool. And I'm actually surprised this thing, wait, this doesn't make any sense. Those wheels are like hardly touching the ground. Are there wheels underneath this? How, what? That works? Does that really work? I didn't think these wheels would actually have enough contact with the ground to be able to drive like this. That's kind of crazy. There's literally zero ground clearance on this vehicle. So let's see here. We can, oh, I see. Oh, those are the lights. There's a gun on the side, but I don't think, does that gun have any use? This gun isn't actually hooked up to anything. I am so confused. All right, so apparently you just press space to shoot. Why don't we go ahead and throw it at this barrel right here? Explosive into explosive. This should work good. I don't know what the range is. Oh. Oh! What? Is that supposed to... Wait a minute, hold on a second here. Let's go somewhere flat. I think this works not at all like I expected. I was wondering what the gun did, but I think the gun actually has a purpose here. So let's stand still. No way! That is actually kind of crazy. Are you kidding me? This thing shoots its own dynamite as it slides across the ground? That's awesome. I was like, the dynamite doesn't explode when it hits the ground, but then the gun started shooting, and I suspected that the gun's purpose was to explode the dynamite. Oh man, this is cool. All right, let's see what happens if we blow up the dynamite next to one of these barrels then. Not a whole lot of recoil on the explosion. Maybe I just wasn't close enough. Here, let's get a little bit closer. What? It's like almost tipping over the barrel, but not quite. There we go. Wow. These barrels are pretty heavy. Because if my vehicle was next to that, it'd be dead. All right, now let's go next to an explosive one. So last time my cannon exploded the barrel, but this time I'm gonna try to make it so that the explosive explodes the barrel. There we go. Oh! See, it should do that to the barrels. What just happened to me should happen to the barrels, I feel like. All right, so that's pretty cool. Maybe I'll leave this thing here. Let's use the other dynamite launcher that I have. Here we go. This is a dynamite catapult. So this is gonna be very, very different, I assume, by Shaggy33. Simple controls, automatic release system, use repair to get more ammunition. Let's do it. All right, here we go. Oh. 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 None of that exploded. Okay. But maybe I did it wrong. I gotta go this way, I think. I was going backwards. There we go. That's really cool too. It's like a scatter shot dynamite. That's cool. I like it. So the way it works, as you can see, is obviously you just press W or S to spin this, but then it has a sensor that actually extends out with pistons. And as soon as it detects the thing, it releases it at the appropriate spot. So let's see. Let's try to detonate that barrel with this. I think that's the right distance. Perfect! Wait, what? That didn't make any sense. We just knocked over the explosive barrel with an explosion. Okay, that didn't hit in quite the same spot. All right, we could do this. We could do this. It changed. Something changed. What changed? Why is this being different now? There we go. There we go. That should... Whoa! What? How are the barrels not exploding? There seems to be like an explosion cone where if anything is within the Oh no! So as I was saying, there seems to be like an explosion radius where anything within that radius gets exploded, but then there's a blast zone radius where anything within that radius just gets blasted back, but without actually exploding. So that's kind of interesting. Here, let's repair this, and then I want to actually blow something up with this thing. So we're gonna make this thing do its job as well. Ready, and space. That is so well done. That must have taken so much fine-tuning, so much trial and error to build this thing. All right, so there's two methods of launching dynamite. You know what I would really like to see? I would really like to see this version, but it launches the dynamite in the air, and it actually shoots its own dynamite in the air. That would be pretty cool. Just one launch, one shot, and the dynamite explodes. Just like a skeet shooter that's playing with itself. Okay, up next, I have no idea what to expect with this thing. It's just called Goose, and this is by Joe. This is a lot of letters and numbers. Joe Snipes? I think Joe Snipes. I think I figured it out. Apparently, this is a boat/walker hybrid based on a goose. Apparently, this goose comes equipped with a high-powered crate cannon, because what goose wouldn't? All right, let's push buttons and see what happens. This thing just looks absolutely ridiculous. And oh my goodness, it balances on the... Okay, it kind of balances. Oh, there's turning. All right. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh no. What is happening? What even is this thing? Who does this? Oh, why did that fire? All right, well, I have a bunch of... Hold on, I have a bunch of controls here. What? Oh, you can control its head. There we go. See, I can turn his head back and forth, and I can put his head up and down. Q. Whoa! What? No way! Oh, okay. All right, I push buttons and now I see what happens. This is the walking mode. I just transitioned from boat mode to walking mode. That looks so good though. The feet actually have like individual toes now. That's so awesome. All right, let's walk over to the water. This might take a while, but I want to walk into the water and then we're gonna transform into apparently boat mode, which I'm assuming that is. This thing is so cool. How do we shoot? Oh, space probably. There we go. And that's why we can move our head. So we can actually aim and shoot at stuff. Look at that. That is amazing. That is a very high-powered crate cannon. Holy cow. I want to hit that crate, though. All right, ready? Shoot. No, shoot. There we go. Whoa! I don't think I actually tried that before. That's impressive. All right, no, left. There we go. Wow, look at that. That was a lot of power. All right, I'm really looking forward to boat version. Any second now. Any minute now. Any day now. All right, here it comes. Here it comes. We're in the water. First, I want to see, can we just sit in the water like this? Yes, we can. It's like perfect, too. Look at this. All right, ready? Activate boat mode. Oh, this is amazing. It's so smooth. I was worried it was gonna like flop around and stuff like we did on land a little bit, but it seems perfectly stable, perfectly smooth. And of course, we can continue our high-powered crate cannon beak. Woo! Okay, while we're in the water, we got a quick and simple one, I'm assuming. This is apparently a mini Titanic by Eric Ugadal. All right, so here we go. Oh, we can actually get inside. Can we drive this thing around too? Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh my goodness, it's actually pretty stable too. Smallest Titanic ever. Oh, there's totally horns. Wait, what? Oh, is this backwards? Oh, that's to go backwards. What's the horn? Oh, H for horn. We say as we're doing a boat wheelie, whatever a boat wheelie really means. All right, so I just saw mini Titanic and it looked super small, so I just wanted to give it a try and see what it was all about. But we have another boat build. Oh, I'm stuck in this one. Hold on. There we go. So here we have Harpoon Boat version 2 by Carnage 153. So I'm really interested in the harpoon. I'm gonna try to harpoon the mini Titanic and see if that works. All right, this is a nice looking boat here. Oh, I see what it means by rotating the harpoon. It also couples with steering as well. I like the captain's wheel, too. It doesn't have the sharpest steering. Does it have backwards? Very, very... Oh, yeah, it has backwards. It works pretty well. Okay, so E is for lights, I believe. Yeah, Q... Oops! All right, ready? And... Oh! We kind of just punched it. That wasn't really like a harpoon. That was more of like a punch with these smokestacks. All right, and shift. There we go. All right, we got it. Oh, I didn't mean to pull it back in. No! That did not work as intended. Okay, maybe we try again. All right, and there we go. And Q to release. Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. The anchor block shouldn't release. The anchor block can't release at all. All right, here we go. And I missed everything. Ah! I am failing so hard at this. All right, you know what? Let's just spawn in 2 of these things, and we're gonna see if we can blow up one with the other. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ready? Attach, and then Q is to release, and it's supposed to explode the bomb. Whoa! You know what that was? Delayed annihilation! It's been a while since we had a good delayed annihilation happen. Okay, then up last here, we have Rainbow Serpentine, Ground, Air, and Water by That Dom Guy. So apparently, this is an all-terrain snake, which is not something I've seen before in this game. So apparently it has slither mode, it's got thrust, it has a mouth that we can open. So I'm really interested to see how this goes. Once again, That Dom Guy on YouTube. If you want to see more of his creations that aren't on the channel, This guy makes like so many crazy different things that I don't even know where he gets all these ideas from. So here we go. I guess shift to open mouth. Interesting mouth you got there, Mr. Snake. And number 1 for serpentine mode. Okay, there we go. And then I guess we just press space to go. All right, so here's the land version. Oh, turn left, turn left, turn left. Okay, we're doing it, we're doing it. Now I guess we're gonna go straight into air version. Oh, and all right, now we're in sea version. I wasn't able to maintain the air version very well, apparently. All right, hold on. Let's try to. Oh, let's just do sea version then. Let's just do sea version for now. We'll go to air version later. All right, so I'm pressing space, and there are underwater propellers. But what if I don't do underwater propellers? Do I still go? Look at that. I'm still maintaining like a consistent 25 to 30 kilometers an hour through just the animatronics of this thing alone. And then I press space to go faster, and we go up to 45. All right, so now let's see if we can get up into the air here. There we go. Oh man, I cannot believe this thing is even capable of flying while it's flailing its body like this through the air, but it is actually working. This thing looks so cool. I like the rainbow effects too. All right, landing I imagine will be hard because there's no landing gear. It's just pretty much flat bottom like a real snake. But then again, well, actually there are some snakes that kind of do fly like this. I have seen that. Ouch. Okay, yep, the perfect landing. Nailed it. It's still functional though. I feel like this is one of those things that it'll stay functional as long as the head's intact. Because even though I shut off some of my thrusters, I also shut off the weight to go with it. So yeah, this thing still works fine, even though we lost our tail. Then again, what a snake is pretty much just a tail. It's a tail attached to a head. So we didn't really lose our tail, we just got shorter. We're still a snake. Everything about this is still 100% snake. Look, yeah, we can still fly. Our animatronics are a little bit more wonky without the full body length, but it's like 80% functional. It's so smooth on the land. I'm really surprised at how, like, there's no, like, sparks or grindiness or anything, but there's no wheels. Oh, this is bad. Okay, no, we avoided death. Oh, what about catapult? Catapult snake. We could probably fly away from this, actually. Here we go. That was amazing. That was amazing. Flying catapult snakes. The latest edition of 2020. Who had flying catapult snakes for September? All right, let's see if we can actually maneuver this thing into a hoop of fire. It is a little bit hard to do complete precision flying with this thing, but I'm actually having somewhat of an easier time than I expected just going in this direction. Look at this. Look at this. Flaming hoop of fire catapult snakes. It just keeps getting better and better. Now let's see if I can land without brake. I'm gonna brake. I can't pull up. All right, I'm gonna go under this archway and then land nice and softly. Oh no, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Okay. Okay, under the archway. Success, step 1. And now to land nice and softly. Oh, there it is. That right there is what I'm talking about. This thing is so cool. All right, now let's just head off. Oh. Really? After all that success, that's how you're gonna do us right there? All right, well, let's head off like I planned into the water for water snake time. Once again, an amazing looking and amazing functioning creation by that Dom guy. Let me know which creation you enjoyed the most down in the comments below. And make sure you check out other Best Builds episodes here on the end screen if you enjoyed this one. There's hundreds and hundreds of creations in this playlist. Go way, way back to the beginning if you've seen all the recent ones. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.